Hello, this is Crypto CJ. Welcome to today's trade of the day. Today I'm going to talk about, at least as far as I'm concerned, a long-term ladder buy situation that occurred with Atom Bull on the FTX platform. So let's go to the Atom chart. Okay, so here we are on the Atom Bull chart. I've got the 4-hour chart up here because I want you to see the whole history of this trade. I'm not really going to talk much about my entry strategy other than it was the RSI oversold strategy I use on the 5-minute chart with alerts that will come up and let me know something's oversold. So what had happened with Atom in early to mid-January is it had a nice run up here, and then it was dropping, and that's when my alert went off, and I got in this trade thinking it was going to go back up to its prior high, maybe even higher. So I'm in on this on January 19th at 8:48 a.m. and my position's at $44. The coin drops, goes sideways, and then drops again. So another alert goes off at about 3 in the morning the next day, and I buy my first ladder position at $33. Okay, just to review, ladder buying, in general, is sort of like dollar cost averaging in stocks. If you have a series of trades that where each entry point is lower than the first, the average exit point is generally quite a bit lower than the first, and that the overall trade can still be executed in profit. So that's my goal here with buying again on a descending coin at $33. Though I usually try to make sure it's on the uptick when I buy it, and sometimes I'm right, sometimes not. Again, you can't really see that on the 4-hour chart, but at this point, I'm back in at 33. The coin does start to work its way up, so I think I'm in good shape that I'll be out of this situation soon, but it doesn't work out that way. It drops again like a rock all the way down. I think it was below double digits at like 13 at this point. I probably should have got in here on a second ladder buy, a third overall position, but I was waffling on this. It started to work its way back up, so I thought I was right. Then it started dropping again. So overall, I know Atom is a good project. It's been around for several years. A lot of traders like to trade it, and it does have some function in the crypto universe. So I feel good about hanging in there on this particular trade. And then I buy another position here at 22 a couple days later on the 23rd. So at this point, I have 3 positions, 2 ladder buys, and I've set my sell order. It's slightly above my first position. I think it was around 45. But it doesn't work out that way. It goes sideways and then down again. I probably should have bought one more time, but I didn't. I don't keep as many funds on FTX as I do Binance. The volume isn't as good, not as many opportunities, but FTX does have a couple leverage tokens that Binance does not. Atom is among them. It also has VeChain or VET, and 3 or 4 others that I like to trade from time to time. So anyway, in early February, the coin does start to work its way up. I'm starting to feel better about this trade. And finally, this morning, on the 5th, I had set this 36 exit point a couple days before. It's above my second position, but below my first. But I knew overall, I ran the numbers ahead of time, and overall it would take me out at a profit. So this coin does sell at 36 at 8:25 in the morning for an overall profit on the whole position, 85.31%. But I've got about 2.5 to 3 times more funds in this overall trade than I do on a single trade. So 8.5 times about 2.5 is 17-18%, and that's over a 17-day period. It's not a great profit, but it's a good one, and I feel good about getting out in profit as opposed to selling for a loss. A lot of traders would set stop losses and get out. maybe a 10 or 15% loss, maybe even a 5% loss, and just move on to the next deal. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't like to trade that way. I really dislike losses. And I've been fortunate that I've only been trading on about a third to half of my balance anyway, because just that's a function of the market. A bull market, you don't have to do ladder buying very often. I just had some bad luck with this Atom situation. It was just one of the later coins to finally pump up, and once it did, I was able to get out. So a little patience using the ladder buying strategy, and it worked out. One could argue I should have stayed in longer because I'm out at 36. It pumped up to 51 today, but I don't know that's going to happen. And I just don't beat myself up about that. As a day trader, if I make high single digits or double digits, I'm happy with that. And especially 3 times the normal amount of money that I usually trade on FTX. So it worked out pretty well. Well, that's all I have for today's trade of the day. Please stay tuned for some additional messages and check out the tools and resources in the comments below. Also, remember, I'll have my second edition of the Monday night Zoom call coming up. If you're on my email list, you'll receive a link. If you're not and you want to attend, drop your name and email in the comments below, and I'll add you to my email list and see that you get a link for the Monday night call. I'll see you then. Thanks and have a good weekend.